Hey there guys, thanks for tuning in. In this video, I'm going to talk about a bad habit that I have and a bad habit that I think a lot of people have and how to fix it and why it's important to fix it. So what exactly is this habit and what am I talking about here? Well, it goes something like this. You are either a young or an old person or middle-aged, doesn't really matter, and you are in a marriage you don't like, or you're in a relationship you don't like, you're working a job that you hate, you're living in a place that you don't like, and there's perhaps a lot of things in your life that you don't like. And you tell yourself that if I work hard, or if I keep on saving up money, or I do this or I do that, perhaps one day I'll finally be happy, right? If I keep my nose to the grindstone, maybe I can finally move out of this town, or I can finally get out of this marriage. I can do whatever it needs to be to finally be happy. And you don't let yourself be happy until you do this thing that you're trying to achieve. Okay, that right there is essentially like you're putting yourself in a metaphorical purgatory, and you tell yourself that that a metaphorical heaven, or a place of happiness, a place of success and contentment and satisfaction is waiting for you, but only when you have X, Y, or Z. And that's this is something that everybody does, and everyone's doing this. It's really a horrible way to live life. It's an easy habit, an easy trap to get caught up into, and you just can't live that way. You know, life is so horribly short, and so every minute is precious. You know, every second is precious, and you have to live in the present moment. You have to enjoy the present moment, and you have to stop thinking so much about the future or the past. You know, you can be in a horrible situation, okay? Let's use an extreme example. Let's say that you live in a third world country and you're homeless, you can barely find enough to eat, you don't have a roof over your head, and your life is just horrible. You know, you have this just this baffling reality that you have to face every day, and you know, barely surviving, and how could anything be good in that situation? You know, how could you find any happiness in that situation? And no matter what your situation is, and no matter what you're doing in life, no matter how old you are, no matter who you're living with, no matter if you have debts, or you have an illness, or you have missing limbs, or things holding you back in life, you know, and things aren't ideal in life, you can always still do things that you enjoy, okay? If you, you know, any hobby that you have, any passion that you have, you can always find time to do that. You can always be doing what you love, despite the circumstances in your life, okay? What you ideally want to be able to say to people when you're in your deathbed, you know, when you're really old, you know, when you've lived your life, you want to be able to tell people that I've been doing what I love my whole life. I've been doing what I want to do my whole life. Circumstances and factors and parameters in my life have changed. You know, they've gotten better, they've gotten worse. There's been things out of my control, but I've always been doing what I want to do, okay? You cannot have this mindset of I'm gonna be miserable for this many years, but then I'm going to graduate from college, or I'm going to pay off this debt, or I'm going to move to this new location, and then I'm going to be happy. Because of course, when you tell yourself that, and you finally do achieve what that thing is, or you finally move to that new place, you're not happy. And that's because regardless of what's going on around you, or regardless of what's going on in your life, you're in the same body, okay? You're in your shoes every day. You know, you have to live this life as you, right? And that's a constant, unchanging factor, all right? So you cannot be picky, and you cannot limit yourself by all these factors, both real and imaginary. By whatever means, you can make it possible to do the one thing that you enjoy doing. And if you make time to do that, you know, if you find time to do that and you do it, you're not going to be living in this purgatory anymore, because you are fulfilling your dream every day, all right? You do not have to be making money off of it. You don't have to be getting praise for it. You don't have to even be very good at it, you know, whatever this thing is, okay? But you will get fulfillment from that, okay? And fulfillment in life comes from using your gifts and using the talents that you've been given, okay? People and things and experiences and sensations can give you happiness, and they can give you satisfaction, they can give you joy, they can give you, you know, all of that. But to get fulfillment in life, you need to fulfill your purpose. So if you can do this and you get good at doing this, it is a very, very powerful thing, and it's a very useful skill, okay? It's a very good mental trait to have, okay? Because life, for anyone, whether you're rich or poor, or you're this or that, you know, X or Y, things are very rarely going to be ideal for you, okay? The factors and the situation and the parameters, the resources are almost never going to be ideal, okay? Anybody who ever achieves anything in this life, in this world, has to fight for it, you know? It's not going to be this perfect thing that's just going to come along one day, and that's essentially what it is, okay? What you need to realize, especially as a young person, if you're my age, okay, or any age, all right, is that what you want and what your idea of idealism is, okay, what your idealistic fantasies are, notions of what life is, of how life is going to pan out, what the world is going to offer you. What you want does not exist, okay? And you were, especially young people, okay, we were raised, we were given the wrong expectations, okay? And it comes from, you know, a variety of places. It happens for a variety of reasons. You know, it comes from the media. It comes from our parents or our teachers, all giving us this idea. Like I said, especially for millennials, you know, giving people this idea that if you do mediocre in life and you don't try in life, you win anyway. You still get the prize anyway, and that's just not how it works, okay? So you need to make sure that whatever you enjoy doing, whatever your gifts are, whatever your talents are, whatever it is you do that gives you that fulfillment in life, you need to make sure that you're doing it for non-materialistic reasons, okay? You're doing it for non-materialistic wealth, okay? You're doing it for some other richness. You're doing it to leave your legacy, to leave something to the people who come after you, to leave something for posterity, to leave a legacy, you know. There is nobody in the world like me or you, you know. You hear this all the time, but it really is true, okay? The atoms are arranged in a very certain way that they never have been arranged before to make you and me. And there is no one like you in the universe, okay? You are the most rare thing in the world, you know? And of course, if something is rare, it's valuable, right? So you have to think like that, okay? And I tell you that because the gifts and the talents that you have are also extremely rare or individual to you, okay? So what you have to offer to the world, or what you the capability of the things you have to create, or what you have to say, or what you have to leave behind, it is valuable because it is unique, okay? So you must do it, you know? If you're a singer or a painter or, you know, artist, you know, whatever it is, you can think that you're a mediocre artist. You can think that you're not very good at what it is you enjoy doing, at what you're gifted and talented in, but it doesn't matter, because what you have to offer is 100% completely unique to anything else out there. So for you not to at least try, for you not to leave anything behind, you know, what if you get hit by a bus tomorrow, right? What a waste that was, you know? There's never going to be anyone like you ever, you know, million years from now, you know, billion years from now, there's never gonna be another you, all right? So a lot of people, including myself, have wasted millions of hours, you know, millions of calories thinking and pondering on what is the meaning of my life, what is the meaning of life, period. Why am I on this planet, you know, why, what's the point of it all, you know? And it's beautifully simple, okay? It's using your talents and gifts that were given to you by God to create things and leave something behind, leave a legacy, and ultimately leave some sort of dent on the universe is the meaning of life. It is that simple. And the reward for that, once again, is fulfillment, okay? No amount of money can give you fulfillment. This is something that has no price tag. This isn't something that you can buy. This isn't something that you can find somewhere. And it is the most satiating, satisfying thing in life, is to have fulfillment. And fulfillment is living out your purpose, okay? And it's therefore the most important thing in life, okay? Above anything else, all right? Above leaving a good impression on people, you know, above, you know, all these frivolous things, you know, petty things, okay? The most important thing in life is doing what you want to do, okay? So whether or not you believe in God, doesn't matter, but I believe that God gives us these urges and these inclinations to do things for a reason, you know, because we don't have these gifts for no reason, you know. I mean, sure, it could be genetic. You could be genetically gifted in something. You could be a genetically gifted artist or whatever it is, okay, singer, right? But those urges that you get and those strong feelings, you know, deep within you, that you must do these things, that doesn't come from nowhere, you know. I think that is God or the universe or whatever it is, instilling that in you, you know, instilling that in your conscience, you know. something somewhere somehow is purposefully bestowing it on you, giving you signs, giving you feelings that you must do this thing, that you want to do this thing, that you dream about this thing, that this is always in the back of your mind, you know? So if you think about it that way, your purpose in life, right, is basically given to you. If you've ever had those urges and those longings and those inclinations, your destiny and your purpose and what you must be doing with your time and your resources is given to you, and that really simplifies things. I mean, in my opinion, I already know the meaning of life, and I already know what I must be doing, because I've been told these things by this unknown force. So it makes my life very easy, and it's easy because I'm not doing it for money, you know. I don't crave money. I mean, money has nothing to do with the things that I enjoy doing, you know. And that's really ideal. I mean, I can't really say much more about it, but I think I've made some sense in this video, maybe not. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say in this video is, well, I'm trying to encourage people, and I want to give people a bit of a pep talk and a bit of a wake-up call. Because living in a materialistic world and living in a materialistic society, we certainly forget about some of these concepts and some of these virtuous truths, okay? These never-changing, pure, infinite truths, you know, that money can't buy, okay? You must find wealth in your life, and you must find richness in non-materialistic things. And of course, if you don't, you will be sad and empty and unfulfilled and full of regret. But if you do it, then you leave behind your creations, you leave behind your music, your works of art, your books, your writing, your ideas, you know, whatever it was. No matter how good or how bad you think it is the only thing like it out there, right? Going back to what I said before, there's no one else like you, right? What you have to offer is completely unique and therefore very, very valuable, right? And of course, after you die, you know, after you're gone, these things will remain, you know. People can look at your creations many, many years from now. They can have your ideas in their mind, you know, many, many years from now. And so that makes you kind of immortal in a way. Anyways, yeah, I don't really know what else I can say about this, but I think I got my point across. I hope you found something in this video that helps you, or perhaps inspires you, or gives you some motivation to start doing what you love and start doing what you enjoy, despite not making money off of it. You know, despite whatever factors are present in your life, you can be happy. You know, you can be doing what you love at any stage in your life, no matter where you are in life, you know. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and leave a nice comment, or share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And I'll see you guys in the next video.